Hey guys, it's time to make some money here. We are going to be doing Ganodermic Beasts. For money, they are about 1.5 mil an hour if you're any good. The drops used to be better, but now that some of the prices have gone below, like the flakes that you're going to be getting, they have dropped around 200 GP each. So they used to be a lot better, but they're still good. The requirement is 95 Slayer. It is a rather high requirement, but once you get there, you can just AFK and make all the money you want. So basically I'm going to go over the gear that you're going to need for it. It's not that high of a requirement. What I like to use is Void. Void's very easy to get, doesn't cost anything, and it does have decent stat bonuses. So I like to use Void. Arcane Stream is a must, or else I would suggest Fury if you don't have one. But that's definitely a big part of it. I like to use Mage Cape. Another cape you could use is the Arty Cloak for the prayer bonus and +6 magic attack. But if you don't have either of those, go for a Soul Wars cape. And if you don't have any of those, I would probably suggest a skill cape. Yeah, I think that's probably the best. Next is a book. Books are really good, Zamorak being the best, Guthix, and then I think, is it Armadillo that gives some magic? I don't know. But I did this one because it's really cheap. If you have the money, spend it on an Arcane. Arcanes are the best for this, but they cost a lot. Next is going to be the weapon. Weapon is a Polypore Staff. This is the only weapon you should use here. It is most cost effective and it has really high stats. So, yep. If you don't have Void, I would suggest Ahirams. I think I'm saying that right. And, or Virtus. Virtus is probably the best you could use here, but it costs a shitload of money. If you guys don't want anything that degrades, best choice is Void. If you don't want to use that, go the new robes that just came out from Zamorak. They're pretty expensive. I think they're around like 50 mil or so. But they do have a lot of stats that are good. And if you guys can't afford those, Infinity is always the best choice. Doesn't degrade and has great stats. Infinity boots are where you want to use them, or Ragefire boots. Ragefire boots are going to be the best for stats, although they do cost about 10 times more than these. Ring of Wealth, I just use this for the Ring of Wealth drops. I usually get one, maybe two a trip. If you don't want to use this, you can use a Seer's Ring. It's a good choice. It's all about preference. Auras. I like to use the Mastic Runic. If you guys have the Reverence, I think it's called, or Penance for prayer, bring that along. But this does help with damage output. Okay, now we're going to go with getting there. Getting there, you need to use the Fairy Magic. Step on here. I haven't completed the quest, so I have to use the staff. And basically, all you're going to do is click there. BIP. Teleport. Very simple. Very, very simple. Now, you guys are probably going to use either the one in the Fire Cave. I think that's where you get the Fire Cape. You can use either that Fairy Ring or the one by the Grand Exchange. I think those are the most accessible. Now, talk about inventory while we're getting there. Hope you guys are watching the screen as I'm doing this. It's very simple how to get there. Just run down here, but bring prayer renewals and prayer potions. Since I only use deflect magic, I need more prayer renewals for prayer potions. You're also going to need something that boosts your magic. So you can either use a Vecna Skull, magic potions, overloads, or my personal favorite is a Walpertinger. This Walpertinger, the scrolls, boost your magic 7 levels. Alright? Another thing you're going to want is to bring elk runes. Alright? These guys drop a decent amount of elkables. Some of them are like rune 2-hand swords. rune battle axes, rune square shields, and the polypore sticks. Now, the polypore sticks actually have a greater elk value than their GE value, so you're going to want to elk all those drops. Also, they drop something called polypore spores. Use those to charge your polypore staff, so you can stay here for long amounts of time. Another thing you're going to want to bring if you have stats is going to be a yak. A yak, you can bank all these items and profit even more. These guys do drop a lot of blue charms, so you might want to pick those up for knighting and summoning if you're going for it, or just some of the experience. So some of the spots that I like to use in this Ganodermic area, since this is single way, is right here. There's going to be one that spawns right there, and there's another one that spawns right here. Okay, and then another spot is just over here. This is probably the most common. You stand here, turn on your prayer, deflect magic, drink your prayer renewal, and you're going to want to stand opposite to wherever this guy is. These are used to safe spot, and you're completely defended by this. Now, on the off chance that you do manage to screw up, happens a lot, you'll be hit by these toxic effects. These can stack up quick. Sorry about that. These will stack up pretty quick, so you're going to want to run out of here as fast as you can, because that will kill you eventually. Just charge up with your enhanced Excalibur, and you should be back to full. Or if you don't have that, you can Soul Spit back up to full HP on the first hits of each one. It's kind of risky, but it's worth it. Okay, so as for the drops are very good. These drop a lot of tree seeds and fruit tree seeds. You're going to want to pick those up, as well as high herb seeds. These will rack up very quickly in your bank, getting you a lot of money. Other things are the Ganodermic flakes. Those are going to be where most of your profit is. Excuse me, I'm kind of sick here. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to show you guys where the multi-combat area is. This is for people that like to do click-intensive things. I don't personally use it because it's too much clicking. But if you were to be going for the best money per hour, oh, I just killed that guy. Let's get out of here before he hits me. Okay, run along here. Over here. That's the entrance, by the way, right there. So you just run north. Along here. Continue. It's rather long. You can either use the mysterious dungeon entrance, which not sure what the requirement is. I think it's 77. Is this multi? I don't. Oh yeah, yes it is multi. Okay, so you can either use this and it'll take you there, or as an alternate, for those who do not have the engineering levels, you can use the agility shortcut just over here. I think the level requirement is 73, so I barely have that, but you just run along here, go down to the bottom level, just like the other place, and set up your cannon, or Storm of Armadillo, whatever works. I only suggest doing this if you're going to use a cannon, and if you're using a cannon, I suggest bringing a unicorn pouch, because you are going to be hit a lot. Wow, I am not the best at clicking today. Okay, another thing you can bring if you want is neem oil. What this does is it stops the toxic effects from hurting you. This makes it easier to survive and possibly more cash per hour. So once I get down here, I will show you guys what to do. And I may have gone the wrong way. So basically, it's very simple. And you don't get the best magic XP per hour, maybe around 50,000, along with probably 10,000 HP XP per hour. It's it stacks up because you're going to be doing this mostly for money. Oh, I'm out of run. This is very depressing. But anyways, we're here, so that's okay. Okay, we are here. We got people over there. So basically, just set up your cannon around here or something, and cannon away. Kill them as fast as you can, and good luck to everyone with their drops. I'll be making these guides occasionally. I have one that I think I'll be doing for Mythal Dragons as well as Steel Dragons. So thank you, goodbye.